Big up everybody who check in. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It has been revealed that the Labour Party, the government, is not on good terms with the IMF. And that they have been hoping that since Mr. Clark is now working for the IMF, him would help build good relations with Jamaica and IMF. Now people want to comment in the comment section which party you believe is best to bring Jamaica or give Jamaica a better economy. Comment JLP for the Labour Party and PMP for the People's National Party. Let me come here, Wagwan. Look and listen.
Is it that the Prime Minister have too much under his direct supervision?
One of the main reasons why the economy not grow. The office of the Prime Minister is like a blockage, is like a plug. Because him now have certain competence level and him take on too much thing. Because the Prime Minister is not very competent, particularly in relation to economics. And him take on everything. Like that, he's a one-man government. We're not afraid to say that. He's a kind of Siaga style, but remember, Mr. Siaga was very competent. And Mr. Siaga is far more competent than Andrew Holness. If I try to be like Mr. Siaga, he have that kind of competence level.
Now, Ralston, as we look at the framework, the question I was about to ask you that when I switched to something else was an administration coming to power and decide to be deliberate about investing in our agriculture, growing agriculture, investing in culture and the creative industry, and spending on the country's infrastructure. Where would that money come from in a recession?
Well, as I said before, you have to slow the pace of debt reduction. Yeah? So you get some extra money from that.
So hold on. If we do that this year and pay what we're supposed to pay, that would be about $4 billion.
Yeah, but remember I said that was a snapshot in point up to November. Yeah? So the figure changes with each passing month. Yeah. So what the first thing our administration would ask the governor say?
So hold on, let me understand. So it could be overall for the year, it could be 120 billion.
Precisely. It's a dynamic situation. Remember, every month the money come in. Okay. Depends on the amount of taxes will come in and depends on the amount you spend. And then you have that.
So
agreement, a 27-month agreement. Man, them give them $2.4 billion up front. Yeah? And they never did anything that the IMF said them supposed to do. And as a result of that, we were locked out of the international capital markets.
So hold on there. When you go IMF loan, do their loan have stipulation? Them tell you what you can do with their money,
of course,
and how you must operate the economy so as to pay them back their money. You are saying that when the GLP took that loan, they could not, or they did not, or they have not done any of
they never did any of the things that they were supposed to do. And Gillian, who was the resident rep in Jamaica, Gillian was recently the president of the Caribbean Development Bank. When we used to ask Gene, I said, so Gene, want to the IMF agreement? Gene used to say, Ralston, these fellows can't give me anything sensible to take to the board.
So how then Prime Minister Andrew Holness is saying that this financial stability that we enjoyed for some time, because it's not stable anymore, was started under Bruce Golding? Tell me what stage. No. So you are at them can't do the IMF, them never do what the IMF said. Tell me more.
Yeah, man. And we were locked out of the international capital markets. Portia Simpson Miller had to go to people like Maxine Waters.
So hold on, no, that is after the, so up to when the GLP lost the election.
We never had an IMF agreement and we were locked out of.
This sound like a secret the government has been keeping to themselves. Because to all them talk about the economy, we wouldn't believe that this is going on. This is why no matter how them shuffle around who becomes the Minister of Finance, the economy and the country's money, the people always ask the question, what is the government really spending that money on? And when we hear how much money them spending for do the things them do, we always ask another question, why them spend so much money for do that? Remember the scandal with the sign, the welcome to our Negril or Westmoreland side. Think of Negril. You want to hear how much money spent on it? The first thing the people ask is, really? Now hear about how much money them spend for restore or fix up back or paint up and nice up some of these healthcare facilities. The people always ask the question, so what is the price to construct a new one? Because when we hear about 300, 400 million, we have to say, then how much will build a new place? Not to mention, when you look at some of these healthcare facilities, ask anybody on the Jamaican island who has ever visited KPH or one in place there. You have to wonder where the money is spent on. The worker them say them not get it. We are people in the healthcare sector, civil servants, them say none of them get it. So if I remember, differently from the nurse and the doctor them, a police and porters, they are these healthcare facilities. And none of them get the money. And the money is not being spent on the building where them really are spending money upon. That's the truth. Ask anybody where you know the point Jamaican island of visiting these healthcare facilities. You will have a one room, a one part, a lobby room. It look like either them deal with it recently or it is being maintained well. Because when you walk any of those corridors, you have to say, no man. What really are going on, yes, sir? What really are take place, yes, sir? So the people must ask the question. The government borrow this whole heap of money. Because it's whole heap of money from tax. What them really spend it on? Right now people always feel like there is corruption taking place within the government. You ask the average Jamaican if them believe say corruption is taking place within the government and hear what them have to say. But they've not got to tell you. As a matter of fact, Jamaicans, we are watching the video, comment in the comment section. Do you believe that corruption exists within the government? And if anybody else who listen, ask the average Jamaican. Ask any Jamaican. Not if they know. Just if them believe or assume that. What me says, things like that are the reason why people assume these things. Because them always wonder where the money really is spent on. And of course, every government continues to borrow these millions. As a third world country, if you do certain things, you need the millions. But where really I go? Who really benefit? Where them say them go, we see contract sign. Say, all the Jamaican rules will be dealt with. Big contract sign. I mean, say, agreement that makes say millions will be paid if you deal with the road. Them. But where is I going? Some look, does the patrol in them a deed right now? That way I go on from Jamaican island, does the patrol in them a deed right now? So what was the big contract signing about? I circle back to transparency again. The same thing with the government that talk about the transparency. So nobody know what going on. How transparent is it if nobody on the Jamaican island actually know what going on? Nobody can really tell you. Even people within the government can't really tell you. We guarantee enough people who work at road works not really know what going on. If them go deal all the road them, or if a foreign company come deal, nobody know. Nobody knows. And why it always take near an election for roads become a focus. When elected officials drive on these roads, we always make a joke as watching like an airplane them flying or. But let's be serious. Them people that drive on the road them drive on the road them. If them not drive on the road, then them son them drive, them wife, them auntie, them cousin them friend them girlfriend, you name it. Drive on the road them must have tell them about the bad road them. Some people say I care, them not care. And when some people say I care, them not care, how can you tell them otherwise? Well, look for yourself. Tell me if you feel like all this means it. When the general election is held, the people I can vote for the opposition. Tell me what you think. Not until the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours are going to live, love and prosper. And for stay tuned.